So welcome all the students to the 18th day of workshop on communication skills in English. Today's topic is accent and rhythm in sentences. So yesterday in the last lecture, we studied stress pattern, word stress pattern. Now we are going to study accent and rhythm in sentences. Connected speech in English has its own patterns of accent. Words that are important for meaning, content words like nouns, adjectives, principal verbs, and adverbs are generally accented. Grammatical words like articles, personal and relative pronouns, auxiliary verbs, prepositions, and conjunctions are not generally accented. Hope that it is clear for you. The words which carry meaning, the words which are important, such as noun, adjective, adverbs, verbs, they are accented. On the other hand, the words which are which perform grammatical function, just as articles, relative pronouns, and auxiliary verbs, prepositions, conjunctions are not accented. Means you have to pronounce them in low tone. He's lost his pen. Here is a sentence. He's lost his pen. He's lost his pen. So here lost is important and pen is important. Therefore, these two words are stressed. Is auxiliary verb. So we are using short form of the verb. He's lost his pen. So his and pen are important and pen is more important. What he has lost? He has lost his pen. So pen is more important. Therefore, intonation, falling tone is given on pen. And another sentence here is Raj has neglected his studies. Raj has neglected his studies. Raj has neglected his studies. So, has is auxiliary verb. Therefore, we have not stressed it. Raj neglected. So, in the stress is on the second syllable. Neglected his studies. So, study is also important. Therefore, falling tone is given on studies. Raj has neglected his studies. So this is intonation and accent pattern in sentences. Here, how meaning changes that we are going to study. The same sentence, Raj has neglected his studies. What has Raj neglected? Raj has neglected his studies. So when you expect studies as the answer, then you have to stress, you have to give falling tone on studies. Who has neglecting his studies? Raj has neglecting his studies. So Raj is important. Raj has neglecting his studies. And Raj has been neglecting his studies. So when Raj is important, then you have to give stress on Raj. So in this way, meaning changes. As the answer you want, as per the answer you want, you can change the stress sometimes on Raj, sometimes on studies. In this way, the meaning of the sentence also change. Now, some syllables are there which are called nonsense syllables. It will help students to appreciate the rhythmic pattern in the following exercises. Here is an exercise. A music is given here. Tum ti tum ti tum ti. Tum ti tum ti ti tum ti. Tum stands for stress. Tum, when tum you say, at that time you give more stress on the pronunciation, on the sound. Tum, tum, ti, you have to pronounce it very in a low tone. Tum, ti, tum, ti, tum, ti. Tum is stress. So Raj neglected studies. So Tam Raj, T ni we pronounce in very low tone, ni. Lected, again Tam, neglected. T his. Tam studies. Raj neglected studies. Raj neglected studies. So there is a kind of rhythm. Raj neglected studies. So stress, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed, unstressed in this way. Tam ti tam ti tam ti. Now tam ti tam ti tam ti. Raj has neglected studies. Then third pattern is tam ti tam ti tam ti. Raj has been neglecting studies. So Raj is stressed, has been is not stressed. We have to pronounce it in low tone. Then again T is ni. Then tam, neglecting, lecting, and again tam, studies. Tam ti. Raj has been neglecting his studies. Raj has been neglecting studies. Now compare this with this pronunciation. असं जर आपण वाक्य उच्चारलं तर पहा त्याची तुलना करा. Raj has been neglecting his studies. You should not speak like this. Raj has been neglecting his studies. No, it is not like this. This is like this. Raj has been neglecting his studies. Raj has been neglecting his studies. So this is a tam tam t in this way. Hope that it is clear for you. Now again the next pattern is like this. He has lost his pen. He has lost his pen. T tam. T tam. He has lost his pen. So he has, we are pronouncing it in low tone, lost. We are giving stress, his pen. He has lost his pen. T tam. I turned it off. I turned it off. I turned it off. T tam. I turned it off. She has gone to bed. She has gone to bed. T tam. She has gone to bed in this way. It's made of wood. It's made of wood. T tam. It's made of wood. There is no reply. There is no reply. You should not say there is no reply. Not like this. There's no reply. There should be some music. There's no reply. We think he's right. We think he's right. We think he's right. So think and write. These are the two words which carry meaning and they are stressed, and right is, has the falling tone. We ought to leave. We ought to leave. We ought to leave. Ought and leave. These are the two content words, and there is stress on these two content words and falling tone on leave. I can't agree. I can't agree. So is, weak, agree. The stress is on the second syllable. I can't agree. They tried again. They tried again. You should not say they tried again. This is not the right way of pronunciation, right way of uttering sentences, speaking sentences. They tried again. They tried again. This is the way you have to speak. Now another pattern we are going to study. It is T tam. T stands for unstressed, stress, unstressed, unstressed, and stressed. I promise to come. I promise to come. I promise to come. T tam. I want him to go. I want him to go. It started to rain. It started to rain. It started to rain. I'll try to improve. I'll try to improve. I'll try to improve. They said they forgot. They said they forgot. They said they forgot. She made it herself. She made it herself. She made it herself. The train may be late. The train may be late. I'm looking for stamps. I'm looking for stamps. It's time to return. It's time to return. It's time to return. I will never agree. I'll never agree. I'll never agree. We went to the market. We went to the market. We went to the market. I saw him on Monday. I saw him on Monday. I saw him on Monday. So saw and Monday. He lifted the cover. He lifted the cover. He lifted the cover. The petrol was leaking. The petrol was leaking. The petrol was leaking. He injured his shoulder. He injured his shoulder. He injured his shoulder. The patient recovered. The patient recovered. He goes to the high school. He goes to the high school. He goes to the high school. She wouldn't believe me. She wouldn't believe me. She wouldn't believe me. Select all the good ones. Select all the good ones. Select all the good ones. Return them tomorrow. Return them tomorrow. Then the next rhythmic pattern is tum titi tum. Follow the crowd. Follow the crowd. Leave it behind. Leave it behind. What have you done? What have you done? Ram was at home. Ram was at home. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. Measure the floor. Measure the floor. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Read it aloud. Read it aloud. Read it aloud. Send her away. Send her away. I want to buy a pen. I want to buy a pen. I want to buy a pen. He practiced every day. He practiced every day. He practiced every day. I can't remember how. I can't remember how. I can't remember how. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. The boys return tonight. The boys return tonight. We couldn't find the ball. We couldn't find the ball. We couldn't find the ball. We turned it round and round. We turned it round and round. I'm going back to work. I'm going back to work. So this is a rhythmic pattern. In this way, we have to practice the rhythmic pattern, intonation. So here are so many words are there, and we have to practice them again and again. So here another sentence pattern is there. Generally this is imperative sentence. We call it imperative sentence. Help me, Tamti, Tamti. help me, ask him, buy some, tell her, mend it, in this way. So help is stressed, me is not stressed. Help me. Such patterns are there. There are various patterns. Hide it from them. Hide it from them. Hold it for me. Hold it for me. So in this way, this is all about rhythmic pattern. There are various rhythmic patterns and hope that it is very clear for you. तुम्हाला हे समजलं असेल अशी अपेक्षा आहे. And we are going once again, we are going to practice it. You have to practice at home. I will send this study material on Google Classroom, and if you practice, definitely it will help you. So I stop here. We are going to listen to the audio cassette after this.